Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Meenaal Fatma and today I'm going to be discussing about opinion essay. Now this session is equally important for both the exams because as you know, essays are a part of your task to IELTS writing. So irrespective of the fact if you're preparing for general training or academic, you've got to learn to write the technique of opinion essays. Yeah, so it's a very important topic and a very confusing topic. Yeah, of lately, a lot of people have been asking me on this particular topic, so I thought I'll make a session round here. Before I start, I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me and see me properly. So, all those who are live, make sure you do comment and let me know if you can hear me. I can see Rakhi. Hello, Rakhi. How are you? All those who are live, guys, make sure you do comment and let me know because unlike Unacademy, I'm sure you guys are familiar with Unacademy. Unacademy पे I can see the names of people who join live, but YouTube पे मुझे दिखेगा नहीं आपका नाम, तो make sure कि आप live comment live session में comment करिए और मुझसे बात करिए. Raki, everything is good, great. How are you, Abir? How many of you are struggling with this topic that I'm going to discuss today? How many of you? Ideally, in your exam, you get 5 types of essay writing, right? You get discussion essay, you get opinion essay, you get advantage, disadvantage essay, you get direct question or double question essay. Fifth, you get problem cause and solution essay. So ideally, you have 5 categories that come in your exam, and the questions are revolved around these 5 categories only. उसमें से एक सबसे ट्रिकी वाला जो होता है जिसका बहुत ही अलग सा स्टाइल है of how you approach with the question and with the structuring is opinion essays जो मैं आज discuss करूँगी. Okay? That's great. Thanks for asking, Rakhi. I'm doing good. Not that well today for some reason. I don't know why, but I've been pretty low on energy. But no reason for that. It's just one of those days when you are just a little exhausted, isn't it? So otherwise, everything is good. What about others? I want everybody to talk to me. Make sure you do communicate. I like to have a little comfortable and familiar environment. So make sure you do communicate. Okay, so as I asked you, how many of you are struggling with opinion essays? If yes, what is that particular part that makes this kind of essay difficult for you? Do let me know, so I can address your problems at individual levels as well. Make sure you utilize this time and talk to me about everything that you have in your mind related to opinion essays. Okay? Okay. Meanwhile, while I wait for your comments, all those who are new and not yet part of my Telegram, make sure you do connect with me. This is my Telegram group, Meenaal F. And in case you're shy of talking in the group, just drop a message and I will connect with you personally. So we can have a private chat as well if you feel a little awkward talking in the group of 500 people. But just drop a message, connect with me. And also because I keep taking free sessions on Unacademy as well, which is one of the country's largest learning platforms. We take a few special classes there, which are the free sessions, which gives you a chance to understand a teaching format, a teaching style, a content, and then you can decide and come to us and attend our plus courses, which are the paid courses on Unacademy. Okay? So I share the details of all the classes, so make sure you do connect with me, and in case you have any question or query, you can connect with me. Okay? Great, let's start the session. I'm sure you guys are familiar with a quick introduction in case you're watching me for the first time or are not as familiar with me. Okay, so I'm one of the top educators on Unacademy. I have more than 3 years of experience of helping people getting their desired band scores. I've indeed got an award from Unacademy for creating best structured courses that gives best results. Given few exams as well, IELTS Academic, IELTS UKVI, as well as GRE. All right. And I have an experience of living, working, and studying abroad. I was there in London for 2.5 years. Now, before going to London, I worked in some cities in India as well as in Dubai too. Okay, brief introduction, quick one. Now, by the way, as I was telling you, I'm starting a writing course. Plus पे मेरी complete writing course start हो रही है. And this is a batch course starting from 11th of this month. Okay, and इसमें मेरे साथ सवया मैम भी पढ़ाएंगी. So she will be handling task 1, GT and academic का दोनों का, and I will be handling your essay writing, which is task 2. So it's a batch course starting from 11th of June. All you need to do is go to the subscription button, click it, and get the subscription plus subscription ASAP so you don't miss any of the session. Now, I guarantee you that your writing will be evaluated unlimited number of times, and that's a key to progress and get good scores. So that's one guarantee that I give you. Okay, we'll be going through each and every different types of essays. We'll understand the strategy, structuring, vocabulary, and we'll be having tests as well. We'll be having a practice session on questions, and as I said, unlimited number of evaluations. Okay, I'm sure you guys are familiar with Savya ma'am also. She's one of the best educators on our platform. So we both are bringing up this very interesting course, which is a complete course on writing, GT and academic. Okay, इसके details मेरे profile पे already given है. So just make sure you click the link and check out the entire course detail. Okay, great. चलिए. Now, IELTS writing I'm discussing today, where we're going to be discussing on essays. और essay task 2 में आता ही आता है, चाहे आप GT exam दे या academic exam दे. Task 2 में you've got to write essays for 250 words, right? 250 words is what you have to work around, and ideally there are 5 categories which are possible to be seen. They modulate them in different forms, but they technically end up being the 5 categories. Okay, so today I'm going to be discussing opinion essays. Now, opinion essay में एक सबसे critical problem होता है about one format of the question. Whenever they ask us to what extent do you agree or disagree, okay, that makes our life very, very difficult. Now, ideally, in your opinion essay, it's not necessary that you completely agree or you completely disagree. In fact, you have 3 options. Either you can completely agree with what's mentioned in the question in the form of question statement. Either you can completely disagree with what's given in the question statement and have your points accordingly. Or, in fact, आप partially agree या disagree भी कर सकते हो, right? So for example, आप opinion essay में देखिएगा. I'll give you an example also. Hold on. So for example, मान लीजिए आपका opinion essay था, and every time the question will have a question statement जहाँ पे वो कोई भी controversial statement डाल देंगे, which indeed will have 2 opposite sides to be discussed on. Okay? उसके बाद they will want to ask your opinion. Very straightforward. They would be interested to knowing what's your opinion. Now, in that form, question पे आप completely agree करें और उसी हिसाब से अपना points develop करें body paragraphs में, या आप completely disagree कर सकते हैं जो question statement में उन्होंने लिखा है, या आप partially agree भी कर सकते हैं, where you don't think that you have a complete agreement or disagreement, but you feel somehow at some point of time you or on certain segments you do agree, and on certain segments you don't agree. So ideally you have 3 options that you can decide to pick on, and accordingly your content will change. Your structuring of your opinion essay will change depending on what you decide to write. So I'll help you through a question to decide how will you distribute your content in different paragraphs when you get an opinion essay and when you decide to pick on any of the three categories which is present on the screen right now. It's not necessary that you have to have completely agree or disagree. Now, as a recommendation, what I do is it's relatively easy to have a completely agree or disagree statement, and it's relatively easy to put up your point and explain in the body paragraphs. उससे थोड़ा ज़्यादा tricky होता है when you come down to picking on partially agreeing or disagreeing. But there's no hard and fast rule. If you want to talk about both the sides, that's brilliant. You can talk about both. All right? I'll show you an example. I'll simplify it for you. Don't worry. Hello, Ankit. All those who are live, guys, make sure you do comment and let me know you're here. I will not be able to see your name unless you comment. How are you, Ankit? काफी सारे लोग लाइव हैं. Do comment, guys. Otherwise, मुझे आप लोगों के नाम नहीं दिखेंगे. Hi, Shivani. Great. चलिए. Moving ahead, as you know, you ideally have 4 to 5 paragraphs that you can elaborate on your essay in 4 to 5 paragraphs. You can squeeze it down to 4 paragraphs. That's good enough. Just 250 words. You should not need to write. You should not feel the need to write anything more than 4 to 5 paragraphs, right? 4 paragraph में ideally आपका काम हो जाना चाहिए. In case you feel the need to 5वां paragraph ले आइए. 5वां paragraph would be like body paragraph 3. ठीक है? But अगर आप बहुत ही strict structuring follow करेंगे, you would not need it. Okay? अगर opinion essay होता है, in case you get a opinion essay, you will you're following the structure, you can have the 4 paragraphs. Okay? तो 4 paragraph में मान लीजिए first paragraph मैंने introduction paragraph लिखा, and I had my 2 to 3 sentences where I'm paraphrasing the question, I'm putting out my opinion, and maybe I'm giving a little bit information of the main topics that I'm going to be highlighting in the body paragraph. Certainly, थोड़ा introduction types. Yeah? उसके बाद मैं body paragraph पे जाऊंगी. Now, body paragraph needs to have a very distinct content. It should not be an exaggeration of what you talked about one, and you just want to exaggerate that in body paragraph 2. You have to get good scores in coherence and cohesion too. So there needs to be a very clear-cut structuring of body paragraph. You start with the topic sentence, go to an explanation of what you talked about. So it has a smooth follow-up. If in case you want to bring in examples, you can bring that too. Definitely examples are very good. There are no compulsion, but it's nice to bring them up. It gives support. It's easy to write. You can write situational examples. They're very easy. You can talk about relevant examples from your life. Yeah? So bring about examples. So instead of trying to infuse a lot of points, the very easy technique to get good scores in coherence and cohesion is to start a topic and then have a following up content on that topic. That gives a smooth flow. If you try to infuse way too much points, that's where you're going to lose marks. Okay? Hello Veda, good evening. Great. तो अब अगर ओपिनियन में है, आई नो कि अगर ओपिनियन है सो आई नीड टू हैव जो भी ओपिनियन मेरा था मैंने यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी मेंशन कर दिया इंट्रोडक्शन में. नाउ आई हैव बॉडी पैराग्राफ टू जस्टिफाई व्हाटसोएवर ओपिनियन आई हैड, राइट? So depending on the 3 options that I just showed you, you will divide your content. Okay, let's discuss this through a question. Hold on. This is a question. Read the question quickly. मेरे साथ पढ़िए आप question. government's investment in art, music, and theatre is a waste of money. Governments should invest these funds in public services instead. To what extent do you agree with the statement? क्वेश्चन कह रहा है कि जो गवर्नमेंट का इन्वेस्टमेंट है आर्ट्स, म्यूजिक और थिएटर्स उस पे करना एक वेस्ट है. It brings in no value. It's an absolute waste. Instead of giving the funding in such areas, funds जाने चाहिए public services पे. आपका क्या point of view है इस पे और किस हद तक आप believe करते हो उस point पे? Okay, that's what they're trying to ask you. तो अब इसमें हम तीनों में से कोई ऑप्शन रख सकते हैं. या तो हम कह सकते हैं कि I completely agree with the question statement, right? Question statement. This is question statement. As you can see, the question statement is indeed kind of on the note जहाँ पे थोड़ा tricky है, isn't it? It's kind of a controversial one. You can talk about it. You can have a very distinct point in comparison to your friend, isn't it? तो क्वेश्चंस वैसे ही रिवॉल्व करते हैं, वो थोड़ा ऐसा डिस्कस टॉपिक डालते हैं जिसपे आप अपना पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू कुछ अक्रॉस कर सके. यू डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट इफ दैट पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू विल बी मैचिंग सम न्यूज़पेपर्स आर्टिकल और नॉट. यू कैन हैव योर ओन independent point of view and not worry about presenting yourself to be negative or not, because as long as you're going to try and talk about what you feel, what you know, your writing will be very smooth. You will not have to unnecessarily try hard to bring in your points. Okay, तो इसमें अब मैं कह सकती हूँ कि हाँ, I completely agree कि गवर्नमेंट का जो इन्वेस्टमेंट है इस सेक्टर्स पे वो वेस्ट ऑफ मनी है. I agree completely. या तो I can say completely disagree कि ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है, वो बिल्कुल भी वेस्ट ऑफ मनी नहीं है, उसी पे खर्चा करना चाहिए. I can say that also. Or I can have maybe like a partial point where I say, actually, it's not really a waste of money in investing in arts, music, and theatre. You can devote some money in these kind of sectors. And also, you also need some investment for public services. So I'll have like a partial agreement. Okay, like for example, now see how you will distribute your content. So for example, आपका 3 major options आप pick कर सकते हो. First, where you completely agree. Where you completely agree, तो आप 2 body paragraph में 2 points pick करेंगे. एक में आप you will provide 2 ideas that strengthen the statement. So एक body paragraph में आप एक reason देंगे जिसमें आप highlight करेंगे. फिर दूसरे body paragraph के लिए दूसरा idea. You don't need too many arguments and too many points in support. You don't need too many. You can just have one for each. Okay? So एक में आप body paragraph 1 में you will talk about one idea in support of the question statement. Agree कर रहे हो आप, उससे support में 2 ideas pick करेंगे, दोनों body paragraph में उसको highlight करेंगे. Okay? हाँ, good Ankit. Yes, you can have that point, definitely. Okay? Now, completely disagree maybe आप कर सकते हैं. You can go completely on the point of where you don't believe in the question statement at all. Completely disagree. तो आपको disagreement वाले 2 points लाने होंगे. So 2 points फिर आप लाएंगे, but disagreement वाले जो weak कर दे statement को, to weaken the statement. And again, आप 2 body paragraph में एक एक जो आपने आइडिया सेलेक्ट किया है पॉइंट को वीकेंड करने का, उसको डिवाइड करेंगे. ओके, राखी वांट्स टू गो फॉर बोथ. एग्जैक्टली. तो आप यहाँ पे वो भी डाल सकते हैं कि कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ अग्रीइंग एंड डिसएग्रीइंग. सो आई एम interested in saying I'm partially agreeing. Now when you partially agree, you mean to say technically कि आप क्वेश्चन स्टेटमेंट के कुछ पार्ट पे बिलीव करते हैं और कुछ पार्ट पे आप बिलीव नहीं करते हैं. तो यू हैव टू टॉक अबाउट बोथ द साइड्स. नाउ जैसे आइडियली ओपिनियन से में यू टॉक अबाउट either you completely agree, so both the paragraph you're writing on both. Disagree, you're writing in both the paragraph what you disagree. Now since this is your point of view, you have to talk about both the sides, right? You agree or disagree partly. So एक body paragraph में आप क्या कर सकते हैं कि pick out one idea and एक body paragraph में talk about one idea or one point in support that strengthens the statement, और एक में आप बात करिए that one idea that weakens it in your second body paragraph. This is how you will be structuring your content. Is this clear? Is this clear to you guys? Just give me a second. Yep. Oh, thank God, I refreshed it. Sometimes it just disappears, and I need to make sure that you guys can hear me. All right. Yeah, that's a brief structuring confusion that a couple of people had asked me, so I wanted to clarify to you guys how you can go about it. It is no hard and fast rule that you cannot have a mixed opinion. You can have a partially agree or disagree part, but please structure it out properly to have a clarity of your point, because when people go for partially agreeing and disagreeing part, they lose marks in coherence and cohesion, task achievement, because the points are not clear. And that is why I'm suggesting to write into different body paragraphs to have a very distinct discussion on what your thought processes are. Okay, so make sure you follow the following structure. Other than that, it's gonna be fine for you, don't worry. Okay, now as I told you guys, my writing course is starting, so I have relatively less time on YouTube or special classes, and that's why I want you to join the plus courses. Trust me, it's going to be very effective. हम आपको each and every topic पढ़ाएंगे. मेरी classes every day होगी. मैं आपको हर topic की strategies बताऊंगी, लिखने का style बताऊंगी. I'll show you sample answers. I will discuss and practice many questions with you. And unlimited number of times you can get your writing evaluated word by word, sentence by sentence. Okay, and it's a batch course, so you've got 2 of the best educators on the platform for your help. Okay, and इसके अलावा मैंने एक और recently course start की है, which is a complete course on all the 4 modules. This is for especially for those people जिनके पास थोड़ा preparation का कम time है. So you can opt for this course. This is going to be running on Saturday and Sunday only. And it will cover all the 4 modules: reading, writing, listening, speaking, one by one. I just started this week with an introduction and listening module, so you can just join in. Okay? Don't worry about the time. Time can be discussed. Time is something that we can discuss, and I do tend to reschedule depending on how many plus students are available or busy, so don't worry about the time. Okay, now once you get a plus subscription, guys, you get access to all the courses on the platform, and you get access to all the teachers on the platform. इससे बड़ा advantage आपको कहीं नहीं मिलेगा. One subscription and access to all my old courses, ongoing courses, and upcoming courses, and not just from me, but from all the teachers that are present on the platform. All the courses are well structured, starting from a beginner to master level, making sure that you cover each and every topic. You have regular tests where you get your rough band scores as an assessment. There are doubt clearing session after every 3 sessions, so you will be evaluated and all your queries will be discussed live. Classes are a lot more interacting, engaging, and you get personal attention. Okay, so these are few of the many advantages of plus subscription. Okay, now so here are the bunch of options that you have for getting the subscription. Okay, you can opt from 1 month to 24 months. For revision, you can join in for 1 month. That's also good because there are few people who just want to brush up. For example, they already at the 7th band score level, and they just want to join in to get a 7.5 or an 8. So for 1 month, that's fine for them. जो weekend course मैंने आपको दिखाई है, if you have less of a time to prepare, then you can just give yourself the 3-month subscription. It will be pretty good for you. I generally recommend 6 months. It's a good time frame to prepare, and also it gives you an EMI option. You can just use your credit card, and if you have financial problems, you can just opt for EMI option. So you'll have to pay monthly. So it's approximately 1800 a month. 12 months may you pay approximately 1125 a month. All right. So that's pretty much about it. And the prices that you see around here, you can get a flat 10% discount if you use my referral code FATMA10. So as you can see the gift icon here, just adjacent to it, you will see you'll have an option of putting down a referral code. You can use my referral code FATMA10. It will give you a straight 10% discount on the subscription prices. So for example, 3 months, it will come down to 6075. So that's what you're going to be paying. All right. That's it for this session, guys. In case if you have any question or queries, don't hesitate to drop me a message. This is my Telegram group. Make sure you do connect with me here. And this is my Instagram and Facebook account. There are lots of people who can get in touch with, some smart bunch of people as well. And also all those who have joined Plus recently, make sure you do drop me a message too, because I've made a separate Telegram Plus group where there are people who are really interested to study, so you can mingle with them, practice speaking, discuss reading questions, get writing questions on daily basis. So make sure you drop a message and let me know that you're already on Plus, so I will connect with you and add you to the Plus group. Okay. And in case you did like my video today, make sure you do give a like, give a thumbs up, and share it with your friends. Invite them to Unacademy. I will be coming live again at tomorrow 9:30 p.m. sharp. Okay, and other than that, I have a free session on Unacademy at 8 p.m. So do download the Unacademy learning app on your phone, go to special classes, and enroll to each of the upcoming classes and courses. Okay, and remember to use my referral code FATMA10. It will give you a 10% discount. And if you have any doubt in your head that's giving you a confusion or a hesitation, please drop a message to me on my Telegram group and I'll connect you personally. That's it for this video. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Make sure you get the subscription soon, and I would love to see you in my Plus classes. Till then, please take care of yourself. Take care. Bye-bye.